Hi, I'm Candace Heaton. I'm born and raised here in Jackson County. I grew up in Houston in the Brazelton area. I follow a government family. My mom served as city clerk in Houston for about 27 years. I've been in the office of tax commissioner since August of 2008, so going on my 12 years. I took over when Don appointed me, Mr. Elrod appointed me back in March 2015. It's been a roller coaster, but it's been fun. So I hope I can stay here.
Thank you, Candace. So Wes, your introductory statement, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good evening. I hope everyone is doing well. My name is Wesley Colley, and I'm seeking the office of Jackson County Tax Commissioner. I would like to thank the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce for hosting this forum and thank Mr. Rose for moderating. I also want to thank you, the voter, for taking the time to watch. Before resigning to focus my attention on the campaign, I worked in the office for 4.5 years. I enjoyed my time a great deal, but after much deliberation, decided it was time for a change in leadership, and I feel I'm the best person for the job. My top priority is on customer service. We must commit to a service-minded culture. All interactions will be professional and courteous. Not getting an answer for days calling to the office must stop. I will make sure staff is cross-trained to help cut down on lines waiting in the office, and so we can answer or return your call in a timely manner. I also want to have a tag kiosk added to our county. At the kiosk, in a matter of minutes, you can renew tags and get your decals. You can also pay insurance fees. As much as we love helping people in the office, I understand sometimes it's tough to make it in during office hours. I will make myself available to the public and be willing to work wherever is necessary from day one of my term. I earned my bachelor's degree in consumer economics in 2005 from the University of Georgia. The same year I married my wife, Crystal. We take very seriously our responsibility to the county and our work, and I couldn't do this without her support. I'm excited about being your tax commissioner.
Thank you both, Candace and Wes. So we will stay with you, Wes, for question number one. What do you believe are the biggest challenges facing the tax commissioner's office over the next 4 years, and how would you meet them?
First, I would say as far as from the property side, cross-training, helping the property side when it gets busy towards the end of the year with the collections. Part of cross-training that I think most people miss is that there are less mistakes. I keep saying about cross-training to lessen wait times and having more knowledgeable staff, but it also keeps us from being overwhelmed and making mistakes. We're more accurate, which I care about greatly. As far as the position, I would just address the communication. We have to be better with customers by letting them know what they need and why. If they have to come back, leave and come back and bring something or come back, they need to make sure it's clear on what they need when they return and not having to make multiple trips. Consistency with each interaction. I would also focus on customer service, treating everyone with respect, all communications, courteous and professional. I will commit to always being available. Thank you.
Thank you, Wes. Candace, question number one to you. What do you believe are the biggest challenges facing the tax commissioner's office over the next 4 years, and how would you meet them?
I think the biggest challenge is we're growing. We're growing every day. There's more people coming into the county. We've got a lot of things coming with this whole COVID going on. We've got a queuing system coming up where we can, text the customers whenever we're ready for them to come in. We've got, online services. We're trying to make it as easy for the taxpayer as possible to do everything online, through the mail. There are things that need to be addressed in person. But the biggest challenge is, the spacing issue, our staffing issue. We're going to have to, we're growing. So we've just got to accommodate with that.
Thank you, Candace. We will stay with you for question number two. How will you approach collecting unpaid taxes on real estate?
Unpaid taxes on real estate. Well, right now, it's very challenging because I understand that people are losing their jobs. I'm working with people daily, answering emails as fast as I can, setting up payment plans so they can make payments on it before our next year's taxes come out. I don't want to sell property for taxes. It's not my favorite thing to do. In my time as tax commissioner, we have been at least 99.5% or so collected each year. 2019 is going to be a struggle. 2020 is going to be a struggle, but we're going to work with them.
Thank you, Candace. Wes, how will you approach collecting unpaid taxes on real estate?
I would just approach that question with saying, although I have not had the opportunity to learn the property side of the office, I have been doing some research on my own. I completed my bachelor's degree from the University of Georgia, so I'm confident I can learn the property side. I'm actually surprised that degrees are not required for this position because of how serious the job it is and how much is involved. Even though I'm not as familiar with the laws at this point, if I do get elected, I will be sent to school for a week to learn before being sworn in. Currently, my experience is in motor vehicles, so I'm confident in my ability to learn and collect the taxes on the property side. If there's something that can be done differently or improved, I will look into it. Thank you.
Thank you, Wes. We'll stay with you for the final question.
Yes, sir.
Most of the public interacts with the tax commissioner's office when paying for their auto tax. With respect to the office's budget, how do you prioritize customer service in this area?
Once again, I would just say that I've never been involved with the budget, therefore I can only answer in theory. If I had to look at making cuts or addressing things, I would just look at maybe some of our contracts we have, like with software and other outside vendors. So maybe the tag kiosk, I keep pushing it. I guess this is a good time, if I can, to talk about the tag kiosk. There's some misinformation about it. I called the vendor and actually asked what it would take to bring a kiosk to our county. Once I discovered that it was possible, I spoke to the Kroger management, and they're excited about possibly getting one in their store. The vendor, when I talked to him, said it's up to the commissioner and that foot traffic was not a factor. Kroger's just excited about being able to bring something in so helpful to their customers. I hope this just shows that this is one of the many changes I want to make and how committed to the taxpayers I am. Even before elected, I'm researching and calling, doing whatever I can to help our county. And that is with limited information that I have so far. Just imagine when I take office and have everything at my disposal. Thank you.
Thank you, Wes. Candace, question number 3. Most of the public interacts with the tax commissioner's office when paying for their auto tax. With respect to the office's budget, how do you prioritize customer service in this area?
Well, right now, we've been able to bring the online services, the e-services to the taxpayer that some counties don't have, or they can do their renewals online. That cuts down the foot traffic. The kiosk, we are participants. So that would be great if we can get one in Jackson County. That's an awesome idea. But right now, just trying to make it.
Thank you, Candace. We will stay with you for your closing statement.
I just want to thank the Chamber for doing this for us. This has been a trying time. I've got 4 kids that I'm about ready to pull my hair out. I thank the teachers every day. So I'm ready to come back to work. I love this county more than anything. I don't want to be anywhere else. I just want your continued support.
Thank you, Candace. Your closing statement, Wes.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Again, I would like to say thank you to the voters. It means so much to us that you took the time to listen. My entire work career, I feel I have been searching for what I am meant to do. It's been a long road, but I wouldn't trade my experiences for anything. I feel I was in these jobs preparing me for this opportunity. I am ready. I care about people more than anything. This stopped being just about me a long time ago. I will be a consistent leader and demand excellence. I have a vision I have been shaping for a long time. I am ready. When it comes time to vote, remember I'm committed to customer service that is efficient. I'm asking for your support. I'm asking for your vote June the 9th in the Republican primary for tax commissioner. You can reach me by email at colleyfortaxcommissioner@gmail.com or on Facebook at Wesley Colley for Tax Commissioner. I don't hide from a challenge. I want the responsibility and I can handle it. And no matter what happens, no matter where I am, if you need anything, just holler. It's not a slogan. I mean it. Take care of yourself and each other. My name is Wesley Colley, and I'm seeking the job of Jackson County Tax Commissioner. Thank you.
Thank you, Wes. Thank you both. Candace Heaton, Wes Colley, wish you both the best and continued good health for you and your families.
Thank you.